Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, I'm starting a new series titled, Should I Buy Now or Wait for the Dip? And I'm being a little bit facetious when I say that because that is my least favorite question that I'm asked. And I'm asked that question all the time. And it's always about cryptocurrencies that are scorching hot, pumping, entering price discovery mode. And so, you know what? I'm going to try to answer that question, even though it's torture, even though, I'm going to be on my deathbed 30 years from now and somebody's going to come into my room and be like, hey, before you go, should I buy now or wait for the dip? All right, that's a joke. Anyway, LCX is scorching hot right now. I don't want you to get burned. And so I am going to actually endeavor to answer possibly the most difficult question to answer when it comes to any cryptocurrency when it gets as hot as LCX. You should have bought earlier. You're trying to buy now. Okay, let me help you so that you're not wrecked. You don't get wrecked, and so that you're not burned by not just the dip, but by the inevitable drag. Where the cryptocurrency that was scorching hot all of a sudden becomes very boring, like Caspa. Caspa was on fire until November, and then it's gotten very boring. I think Caspa is a great cryptocurrency to buy right now. And will we see LCX like that? I don't know. But will we see LCX double before we get to that point? I don't know. It's just a difficult question to answer. So let's dive on in. But before we do so, this video is not financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. And while I appreciate that so many of you are hopping in from all over the place, you've got to hit the subscribe button. I am making content, price target videos every day at 6 a.m. Eastern Time, United States, every day on the dot, and multiple videos a day throughout the day. I went live today. I'm going to try to go live more on YouTube. And while you're hitting that notification button, while you're subscribing, hit the notification button so that you don't miss a thing. So this slideshow that I'm looking at right now is from my LCX price target video. So in case you're wondering, here is my LCX price target, $7.37. So should you buy now or wait for the dip? Well, I mean, if it's going to $7.37, you never know, but that's my price target, $7.37. I'd be okay buying. About a 41x from the prices of the day that I made that video. It's more like a 35x as of right now. But let me exit here and head to the chart. I want to show you two things with this chart, and let me actually pull up this one first. So LCX all-time high is about 54 cents. And right now it's at 26.81 cents. At this moment, it's gotten as high as 32 cents or so this week. It is now cooled off a little bit. So, hey, you know what? Here's your dip. Are you going to buy? Well, all right. Let me give you a couple of different thoughts. I have, and I said this on my Telegram group, which you can see a link to the group in the description of this video. I have a sell order set at 34.5 cents. Why 34.5 cents? Well, retraces. We are in the retrace, in a massive retrace here, as we've seen LCX go from something like 2 cents all the way up to 32 cents. What's that? 16x. But we're nearing a point, a psychological point, and that is what fibs are. It's psychology, to where people will start to believe, and the belief will get intense psychologically at a certain point. And that's what I'm looking at right here, the bottom of what's called the golden pocket, the 618 retrace. That is 34.5 cents. I have a sell order there for only about $1,000 worth of LCX, nothing crazy. I am going to hold this, and I'm going to take profits aggressively on the way up. Hopefully my price target's right, $7.37. But the sell order there, who knows if we're going to get there first before my buy target. Whatever the case, I'm keeping that sell order open. But just looking, now let's look at this chart here, which is a little bit more zoomed in. Looking at the Heikin-Ashi candles, now you can see there's certainly some times where we've seen fake outs here, especially several fake outs. So it may be that we don't go down to this level, but looking at the stochastic, we're overbought on the stochastic, and not only are we overbought, we're heading down. And so how much down? It could, like I said, it could be a fake out, but this is where my limit order is set to buy. So I do have a limit order to sell at 34.5 cents. And my limit order to buy is this fib right here, the 0.5 fib, which is 22.27 cents. And so I could see stochastic going back to oversold whenever we get there, and Heikin-Ashi candles kind of bottoming out and showing us that it's time to reload for the next move up. So wherever we go from here, whether this is a fake out, this first red candle, that's a time to take profits or to enter into some kind of a short. I'm not shorting LCX at all right now, but whether we get to 34.5 cents first or 22.5 cents first, whatever the case, my orders are staying the same. If we get to 34.5 cents, I'm taking that $1,000. I'm putting in a limit order at 22.27 cents. We get to 22.27 cents. I'm filling that order, which I haven't decided on a dollar amount yet, but I'm filling that order and then riding that up to 34.5 cents and taking that 1,000 out, expecting it potentially to go back down to the lower 20s. And so what are you going to say about LCX? I mean, look, any cryptocurrency that you want to buy, if it's too far above the 20-day EMA, that should be your absolute minimum. Like, all right, I'm at least going to wait for it to get back down to the 20-day EMA, especially before the Bitcoin halving, before potential euphoria. At the very least, can you please, not financial advice, wait for this to get back down to the 20-day EMA. Right now, the 20-day EMA is a little under 20 cents. And so here's another bit of confluence here. Could we see the 20-day EMA get up to this 0.5 fib, the price get down, Heikin-Ashi candles, stochastic RSI being just a little bit even or moderately oversold, and that we just reach this perfect trifecta of confluence ready for the next big move up? That's what I would love to see. I would be so ecstatic to see that, because I would confidently buy in that moment. I am not willing to buy spot at 27 cents. I obviously was not willing to buy spot at 32 cents. And I'm selling no matter what at 34.5 cents, selling some of my LCX, hoping to reload at a lower price. And so that's where I stand right now. Should you buy now or wait for the dip? You should not buy now. Not financial advice. Now, you see it get up here. You definitely should not buy, especially if we were to break through that 618 retrace and get to the 702 retrace. And I am telling you, the level of euphoria with LCX at that point is going to be on an entirely different scale. So, my opinion, that is a dangerous place to buy LCX, because inevitably what's going to happen is there's going to be a dip, a good dip for you to buy. But that's not the thing that concerns me. It's not the dip that scares me. It's the chop, because we will at some point see a chop with LCX. We cannot go on like this forever. And how long is that chop going to be? 2 months, 3 months? And then during those 2 months or 3 months, you're going to see a lot of other cryptos get scorching hot. And will you regret having bought LCX? I hope not, because if you're in it, if you have a little bit more patience, I think you're going to be very handsomely rewarded. I mean, a 702 retrace is certainly not the peak. So that's kind of my name of the game right now, 34.5 cents, 22.27 cents. And until we see one of those two, I'm just kind of sitting on my hands. Patience will be rewarded in any way. But I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section of this video. Are you buying now? Are you waiting for the dip? Let me know your thoughts, and I would love to hear that. And if you are new to this channel, I am making crypto content every day. You've got to hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification button. Otherwise, I will see you in another video. Peace.